That's cool. Well,
It is.
Let's roll with it. So, bro, I hear you got some good news to share. Like something's going down
In the ATL?
the same day as your bro here, and I'm excited. Like, what's going down in the ATL? Like, what's really going down?
Well, I mean, this is the ATL. You know, people call it Hot Atlanta. You know, something always going down in the ATL. But I don't know what. Before we get to mine, what you got going on in Columbus, Ohio?
Bro, it's nah. You got something going on the same day I got something going on, and I think it's intentional that's about to be a set it off day.
Word.
For the year, like it's gonna set it off crazy in the ATL and in Columbus.
Yeah,
because I know for me it's going down.
Yes, sir.
On March 17th.
March 17th. That's what it is. Yeah. So March 17th. What time is yours? Because I know what time mine is. What time is yours?
My event is from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. No, 2:30. 2:30.
2:30. Man, why are you keeping them in there that long? Why are you keeping them in there that early? Man, that's late. You got them in there all day. You gonna feed them like 3 times?
2 times.
Oh man. Yeah. Mine close. Mine about 9 to 1. They just getting some hors d'oeuvres and some. What? Yeah, man. This is some.
You ain't trying to feed them.
For what? It's about that leadership and knowledge they get. They gonna get fed on that good knowledge.
What?
Look at my right hand. This is my right hand. Listen. We live. It's Zoom. Oh. We on Facebook. And she jumping in. She wanted to get her shout out.
She just want to get her shout out on. That's what she
want to get her shout out on. Tech Queen's coming. Tech Queen's coming. High five me. Don't do that. Why you got to see?
She gave you the one finger.
Hey. When she's gonna be working hard on this day we talking about. She's gonna be working hard.
So listen, so y'all out here on Facebook world, we just wanted to come on because wanted to let you know the Henderson brothers is doing 2 conferences, not just one, but 2 in 2 different states. And so we are doing Lawrence has is it the business workshop? Or
it's a business workshop called Community Leaders Network Connecting the Dots. So it's a all business workshop. So not, just a male only. This is a conglomerate. I'm doing everybody up front to leverage and connect business folks in Atlanta, community leaders, community organizers who are really trying to get in the game and they're really trying to do it. And basically the call to action for this workshop is everybody's been to networking events. Everybody's been to plenty of networking events. Everybody's been to plenty of networking events, but it turns into an exercise in collecting business cards. So why go? Why go if all you're going to do is collect my business card? They're expensive. I'm not giving you another one because I met you at the last event. And so this call to action is for everybody involved to now become a resource for the network of people who are going to be in the room. And so you're either a resource or you have a resource of somebody that you can connect somebody to. And so that's the ask. Not, hey, I know a guy. No, you know that guy, and now you're making yourself available to connect the 2 people. So now they can leverage, grow themselves, develop themselves, and ultimately make a living for themselves and their families.
That's good. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
Quit giving her the eye. Quit giving her the eye. See you over there. You put yourself on mute. So this is good, y'all. So if you are in the Atlanta area, all my friends, family, y'all need to be, if y'all got businesses or thinking about going into business, y'all need to be at this workshop because it's going to be It's going to be awesome. You're going to get tips, tools to add to your tool belt and to expand your businesses. So get there, whatever you need to do to get there. Is there a cost to your conference?
There is a cost. The Eventbrite link is out there. I've already shared that event, but it is $35 plus tax. Okay. So that is for the speakers, the workshop facilitators, the panelists. That's not even $10 an hour. And splitting that between 5, 6 people that's being involved in this, business owners, nonprofit organizers, that's free for them. So, you know, this is literally resourcing the next event. And so only exclusive to 100 people, because again, this is the first one. We're trying to get the right group of people to be the foundation. And we just want to make sure that this one is a success and everybody literally is being a foundation and a resource for all the future events. Because ultimately I want to do this twice a year. And so that way, again, it doesn't become just another thing in Atlanta, but it literally becomes, hey, if you're going to that event, be prepared to walk out of there with some sustainable resources and being connected to some very intentional people on these days. And so, I finally figured out how to invite people.
All right, so if you're on my list of friends and you're in the Atlanta area, please mark your calendars, save the date, but more than save the date, buy your ticket. Don't wait to buy your ticket. Get it now. We know the checks came in on Friday, and they're coming in next Friday. So make sure.
Yeah, don't be treating this in the middle of the month. So
all the bills should be paid. All the bills should be paid.
This ain't no Bone Thugs and Harmony song. It's the first
there's no doubt that conference is going to be off the hook.
Yeah, shout out to all my ATL folks too. Marlon Hurd that's here, Renee Whaley, Tiffany Marlon Mormon out there with Marty Transportation. You know, everybody who out here doing their thing. Yeah. Delphon, all them, Takara, Melissa Phillips, all them. They doing their thing.
Now, did you just name your speakers? Is that who you was naming?
I sure didn't, because I was gonna name them next. But you go ahead. Give us an intro of yours. We can get into that. Listen, intro. What's going on in Columbus?
So Columbus, I'm about to get a group of great men together that are ready to be inspired, ready to be equipped, ready to be empowered, and it's about to be bananas, man. I believe that Columbus community churches, homes will never be the same once they go to this conference.
Why?
This conference is I won't even title it yet Transformation Conference, because it's going to be just filled with like 5 dynamic speakers coming from which are where everywhere to pour their hearts into the men, to be men of great character, integrity, mindset, and be men of commitment and men of follow through. Now, when you talk to your I ain't gonna say talk to Japri and ask her what her gripe may be. A lot of when we talk with, they say, my man don't say, he don't do what he said he gonna do. And that's we get a bad rap for that, not following through with what we said we were gonna do. And so it's not about, this conference is not about teaching a man how to be a man. It's just in teaching, it's just equip them to be men of effectiveness. So even better man, because we all have not arrived. I have not arrived. You haven't arrived, but we're striving to be the best men that we can be. And with that said, I'm looking for 100 committed men who are striving to be the best man they can be.
Okay.
Not, you know, saying I am who I am because my dad was this way or my mom was this way, but really truly pushing past to really increase your effectiveness in your home, community, church, business.
Yeah. So what's the call to action? Is it really just that finally getting off the bench and to stop being an enthusiastic admirer, as Kyle Idleman says, and really be a follower of whatever you believe, and being a man of integrity and being a man of, you know, having conviction and being loyal to the process? Say all the above.
All the above and some.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really the call to action, because again, we're all on this journey together, and I don't believe any man should be alone. But them being able to connect and network together to be able to say, hey, bro, I know what you're going through, but guess what? You're going to get through it. You know, you're going to be more effective as a father. You know, there's fathers out there who don't know how to be a father, but they need to wave a flag to another father and say, hey, can you help me on this journey? Because if no one knows that you're struggling in fatherhood, then how are you going to get the help? Yeah. And so we got to be transparent as men to the point of, listen, I need help in being a father or even being a man. You know, some people, they struggle with identity, but listen, you don't have to struggle anymore. Come to this conference, because we going to link up, connect, and really start doing life together as men, so that way we can be better in our homes, community, and so forth. So yeah, man, so it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time.
All right, what's some of the questions that you're gonna ask some of your speakers to answer for the audience of men? What are some of the questions?
So no questions, because they are going to be speaking. They all each have their individual topic. And so any questions that come, it'll be from the audience on those various topics. And so, like I said, integrity, commitment, character, follow through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. Did you say your speakers' names yet?
Nope.
When you gonna say their names?
I mean, when you want me to, I guess.
Okay. Well, let me go first. All right. So.
Yeah, you go first.
Yeah. So here's the thing. If you're in Atlanta and you're a part of organizations like NAAA HR, if you're a part of SHRM, then you know Cherie Knowles and HR Knowledge Source. And Cherie is going to be a workshop facilitator that is going to be talking and engaging and answering the why behind building business to business relationships. How do you build successful relationships? How do you sustain those relationships? And how do you turn those relationships into paid client relationships? She is a former HR executive that is now a consulting company and juggernaut, and she has business relationships across several different industries. She is somebody who was a catalyst for me getting into the field of training and development, and really is a doer of connecting people through relationships, and really walking that walk. And so she is somebody that she is a business mentor, and somebody really who touches a whole lot of people across HR in that platform, but not just HR, but in diversity and inclusion, all across, business HR compliance, all the rest. I mean, she's a juggernaut. And so the other speakers is Melissa White from a nonprofit organization called Righting Our Wrongs here in Atlanta, Georgia. And basically she has a youth advocate nonprofit program where she's teaching students and children how to, develop their voice, develop their message. And so she's connecting the dots with our youth. And then I have a panel, and I one of her board members, Stephanie Wallace, who's a juggernaut in the education field. And so this panel, I'm bringing them back with, Cherie, Melissa, and Stephanie to talk through, what are the legal aspects? How do you develop and sustain not getting sued because you're not paying the proper taxes? How do you leverage those relationships? How do you get started? How do you gain momentum and keep momentum? How do you keep, from stalling out as a business owner, as an entrepreneur? And how do you develop? You got feedback. Turn you. All right, there you go. And so it's one of those now where I'm looking for one more male panelist. That's the crazy part. I know it's male business owners in Atlanta. I know it is. I know it's a lot of them. But everybody that I've reached out to, that trail has gone cold, or they're busy, or their calendar is booked. So I'm looking for a male influencer in the Atlanta area to round out my panel. TP, who knows TP in the ATL? Let's get Tyler Perry in the building. We can get TP. All right, Tyler Perry, not Medea. We need Tyler Perry, not Medea. Tyler Perry. I need TP. All right, but yeah, that's the Juggernaut crew. But also my MC is Dave Garesso, Beacon Leaders. So he's going to be Toastmaster extraordinaire. Going to be making sure that it stays on track, the flow is right. And then we're going to cap it with a networking event where again, call to action. Begin to network. What?
You said Dave?
Dave, yeah.
JMT Dave?
JMT Dave, yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
JMT Dave. Yes, sir. JMT Dave. That's my guy. Yep. But yeah, so we're gonna network. Again, network not traditional style. Network to be a resource, not to card collect. Here's the thing. Don't sign up to come to this conference if you plan on just collecting people's cards, because I'm going to be monitoring like security and I'm going to kick you out.
Or just come in and making it rain with your business cards.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't not with the business card. Don't be injuring folk at the workshop with your cards. Be slinging them like you throwing Chinese throwing stars or something. Don't be
Somebody just posted what's the worst way to go to a networking event, and that's what I posted was don't be making it rain with the business cards. Don't come in talking about just you.
Yep. Talk about the value. Let's do that. Talk about the value that you could bring to other people. Talk about being a resource. And let's start there. Let's start with what type of resource are you? If you go to a networking event, the worst thing you could do is begin to ask, for somebody to buy your services, or you to, be assertive, be able to have a conversation, be engaging, but be memorable. And I can recall to that point, talking to several people. I had my spiel down, my 30-second, 45-minute elevator, 45-minute, my 45-second elevator pitch that I thought was gangster. Well, I guess it wasn't that gangster, because I talked to the same person about 2 weeks later. They couldn't remember who I was, can't remember talking to me, and they wanted another card. And I said, no. Not gonna happen. Not today. You're not getting another one. I was unemployed at the time too. I was like, these are not free. These are not free. You're not getting another one. Either find the last one and figure out that I'm important enough for you to remember, or you know what, it wasn't meant to be. Sorry, we're not a connection. So that's not going to happen in this event. So yeah, what about your people, man? If somebody asked, how much are your tickets?
For mine?
Yeah. BJ asked. What's up, BJ?
Yo.
BJ Murph.
BJ, my ticket is $60 right now to the 31st, and then it'll head up to $75. That includes, you know, breakfast, lunch.
Oh, don't tell them what they get with it. Don't tell them what they get with it.
I gotta tell them.
Don't tell them what they get with it. If they either want to come or they don't. They either want to come or they don't. Don't tell them what they get with it. They see the flyer. The flyer. Look, you got 6 people, including, like, you got 5 speakers, including yourself. They don't need to know nothing else they getting. They got six professional speakers, leadership development coaches, businessmen, but $60.
You just tell them the price. All right. So listen. So yeah. So that's you getting everything.
They don't need to know. They don't need to know nothing else.
The Cadillac of conferences.
My bad, bro. I just got emotional real quick. I just got emotional. I'm sorry.
Listen, because I want every striving man. Now, if you say you are, and you're not trying to increase your effectiveness in your home, your community, and your church, your life, this conference isn't for you.
Word.
This conference isn't for you. But if you're saying, I'm man enough to say that, you know, I do have some shortcomings, but I want to increase my effectiveness, that's who we want there. Not the perfect man, but the striving man.
Yeah.
Because again, none of us is perfect. And so, I mean, I have 5 flipping awesome speakers. One being Reginald Pace. He is, I think it's Fast-Paced Leadership Group. And I mean, this guy is a beast mode in leadership and comedy. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do, what he's going to present. But I got Chris McClure. He is JMT DNA. And so he's beast mode in himself. I got Dr. Ruben West. He's based out of Illinois, but from Kansas City. But he's coming here to empower the men in Ohio. I got Roland Manny, great guy. Got Carlos Christian, and I'm excited about every speaker. Every speaker has a story that's going to blow the socks off of whatever group they connect with, because I realize, you know, there's not one speaker that fits all audiences. So I have 5 different speakers, and like Lawrence said, including myself, that will be able to connect on many different levels, from a personal level to a community level to a business level. But all these guys have all those aspects underneath their belt. But it'll be interesting to see them all work, all of us work together. Because I believe we have a team of Avengers. That's assembled. Like
the Avengers.
We got some superheroes on this team. So
yes, sir. That's what's
excited.
up, man. That's what's up. I like the Avengers. Yeah, and I know ours, man. It's kind of the same thing, you know, kind of along the same lines with everything that you're saying about, you know, your conference. I know I was talking to. My bad. I logged in with my other account, so it was double feeding. But
yeah,
I talked to my one of my peers from the Army, Tiffany Mormon, who's on there, out there watching. And you know, shout out real quick to Cassie out there doing her thing, and BJ, who's out there, my boy Banda, and all the rest of them who's out there watching. But me and Tiffany last week, we were just talking about, you know, I've been out almost 3 years out of the military, and, you know, coming up on basically 2 years of being, you know, a consultant. And it's one of those things, man, where why is it so hard? It's like, you know, playing Where's Waldo as it pertains to, you know, finding and connecting to other business owners who are really trying to do it the right way. And, you know, we laughed because, you know, every time you talk to somebody, everybody's trying to know, you know, is it Black Friday every time they talk to you? And they always trying to get something for the low. And, you know, they want the Cyber Monday deal. They want the Black Friday deal. They want, you know, a discount on everything. And it's like, look, we're professionals. We went to school for this stuff. We got certified for this stuff. And it's just like, look, if you don't see value in it, then, you know, this is not for you. And my thing is, I just want to put people in the room. That's why I put it at the price point that I did for Atlanta, because I know how many people are here, and everybody's been asking, everybody's been begging. Even if you just been talking in your little cliques and your silos, everybody's been asking, where can they go to get connected? Where can they go to really truly be resourced by people who want to do it the right way? And, you know, even for you in Columbus, I mean, we've been in a position of service, you know, most of our life, but now we want to make sure that 100% of the time now, really connecting to purpose, really walking in being a resource and a foundation for others to connect and develop on a higher level. Because time out, man, for the insanity of year in and year out, you're the same exact person. If you're the same person you were and you try to put that on the platform of I'm being 100, shame on you. Shame on you. I'm right. You 1 year older. You can't be the same. It's physically impossible to be the same person you were this time last year. You wanna know why? Because it ain't this time last year. It's today. And so it's just like, all right, people, we need to evolve. We need to grow. I got gray in my goatee. I ain't had this 2 years ago. But it's those things, like, so life goes on, life moves on, you learn, you become bigger, you become better, hopefully. And that's where workshops like this come in. And so stop talking about it and let's be about it. You say you want to be a resource for people. You say you want to do better for your family. You say you want to be a better man. You say you want to be a better woman. You say you want to be a better, you know, follower of Christ or whoever you follow. Then get connected to people who's trying to do the exact same thing. Like, really, I want to truly, with this workshop in Atlanta, and people, please share this video, and I'm gonna say it loud and I'm gonna say it proud. I want to offend any and everybody who just wants to go to another workshop just to be in other people's way. Get out the way. So those of us who actually want to make a difference, who actually want to be in our community doing what we're supposed to be doing, let's get those people in the room. Let's connect, let's grow, and let's literally make everybody else uncomfortable about being mediocre. That's really what I want to do.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So listen, I guess the only thing we can say is go purchase your tickets to my brother Lawrence's conference in Atlanta. That's taking place on March 17th, 2018.
And go get connected to Kenston Henderson's workshop in Columbus, Ohio, March 17th from 9 to 2:30. He put the link in the comments, the Eventbrite page. I'm gonna drop mine in the comments as well. Yeah. Make sure you go out there. And again, this 2018. All right. Everybody is significant and connected to numbers. 8. It's new beginnings.
New beginnings.
New beginnings.
Let's go.
Each day you wake up is another opportunity for you to do it better than you did the day before. And so let's get around some people. Let's get in it. And it ain't gotta be us. I just want to connect you to the people who doing it.
Yeah.
Trust me. You come to my workshop, you're gonna see me running around, picking up stuff, moving chairs. That's what I'm there for. Everybody else that's smart, I'm putting the smartest people that I can in the room, hoping to connect them to you who think you the smartest person in your room. That's all I'm doing. I am not the dopest person on the planet. I just know some really, really powerful people that want to help other people. And I just want to make sure y'all in the room together. That's all it's really about for me. And residual effects of connecting those relationships and connecting the dots. That's why I'm calling it Connect the Dots. It's people. Yeah. We about building people. We about building lives. We're about changing lives and doing it on a consistent basis with other people. I can't do this by myself. My brother can't do it by himself. That's why we connected all these different professionals and leaders to bring them to the same room together. That's plain as we can say it.
So let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Columbus, Ohio, March 17th.
Atlanta, Georgia, March 17th.
Empower you. Empower you. All right, bro. Well, hey,
right,
appreciate you, man. And hey, we're gonna do the thing.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Well, hey, have a great rest of your weekend. Get some rest, recharge for the week, and we'll see y'all
See you soon.
next time. See you soon. All right, have a great one.